What's your name and where you from?
Hey, Gang B, I'm from Argentina, Kansas.
Argentina, Kansas.
You feel me?
24, stay open like a cold green. When I'm on this paper route, you gon' see me one day. You was hating on me, now you can't get close to me.
So when you say Argentina, Kansas, you went to school where? Sligo?
Argentina.
Argentina?
Argentina Middle School.
It's an Argentina high school?
Argentina Middle School for sure.
You went to Argentina Middle School? Where you go to high school at?
JC Harmony.
Where is that at?
Still in Argentina.
Argentina?
Right on the top of the hill.
Straight up?
Even elementary. Silver City Elementary. On top of the motherfucking hill.
Oh, so you were Argentine baby for real?
For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Argentina.
Yeah, right now, shout out to the hood, man.
All right, so
some success out that hood too.
It's success. Who?
For sure. D-Lo, the little one.
Oh, look, okay.
D-Lo just got his plaque for Midwest Choppers.
Straight up.
For sure. Shout out to the hood. Shout out to the world.
He from Argentina.
Yep. Douglas Heights. The hood.
Ain't young cat from Argentina too?
Next question.
Okay, my fault. Who else from Argentina?
I mean, shit. I got a little rain on them doing their thing right now. We got some little dining gang, little niggas is from the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I mean, Scar from there. Faustino, these some Latino rappers. You know, I mean, shit, I don't know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
For sure.
You know, so what made you get into the music and shit? Because I know you got a lot going on. I've seen you've been doing this for quite some time now. How long you been doing music?
8 years, I could say.
8 years?
8 years.
What made you start?
I don't know, bro. I have no clue what made me start rapping. I ain't gonna cap to you. I just always loved music. Like, I was a nigga in the parties. I was a partying nigga. So, you know, I was born on music. My mamas, my uncles, music, bro. Wake up, go to sleep, cleaning up, chilling. Music constantly, always on.
So you was born just music.
For sure. For sure.
So, how'd you get started? What did you do? Because you know what I do with this platform. I want the people to tell people how you got in your situation, your position.
Sure.
Because there's a young dude out there who don't know how to. Because I've been to your house before. You got a recording studio in your house.
For sure.
Who don't know the first step about doing that.
For sure. Man, it's shit. Scrape up every dollar you can and invest your money into yourself. Get what you can.
What made you take the initiative to do something like that?
Getting costs. You know, I'm a cheap nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's some people don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to mix and master and shit like that. So that should be like dead as fuck to me. So I tell myself, some people don't know how to mix my voice right, and I hate it. So.
Okay, like you said, because you rap in a certain pocket.
For sure.
Because you have a distinctive rap style.
For sure.
So if you send your vocals to somebody, they're going to have you off.
All off.
And it happens so many times.
Too many times. And that should be so dead. Like, dog, you fucking up the song. Now I hate the song and I don't even like it. I don't even want to put it out now. You know?
They fucked up your vocals.
For sure. But these one guys, my sister, baby daddy, got me into rapping. We used to freestyle on the computers. No, I take that back. Before I even got there, nigga, we used to freestyle on the computers. We was the first district in the city. That's why you see all the little kids with the computers, iPads and shit.
Yeah.
They tried our district with the Apple computers first before they gave it to everybody else. Before they're like, all right, this is a good idea. Let's, you know.
When you was at school, they gave y'all apples.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all was the first school district that ever had that.
For sure.
What did you do with the apple?
Nigga, become a rapper.
You became a rapper with the computer.
For sure, man. Our homies would be at the crib, nigga, recording like on the little
GarageBand
with the little headphones and the speaker and shit.
Straight up,
for sure.
The USB mic,
for sure.
I started like that.
I started like that. No. The headphone mic.
But it got a USB jack, right?
Yeah.
How I plug into the computer.
No. The older ones, Max, you can plug headphones directly into that bitch.
Oh, y'all use that.
For sure.
The headphone thing.
For sure.
Oh, y'all was out of pocket.
Man,
You at least use the USB one. I started with the USB one.
See, look, you was lucky. You was fortunate. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the luxury of recording studios and shit, so we started right there. Then even when I got, like, once I even started trying to find myself with rap, you know what I'm saying? I got around some other people that took it more serious. So then it made me start taking it more serious and want to develop my rap style and really get better at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's like, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? We came up with the 8 gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We came up with 8. And, you know what I'm saying? I took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't believe, you know what I'm saying? They just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, it ain't really, I don't feel like it's going nowhere. So they just said, fuck it.
They said, fuck it. So how many people is in a gang?
Next question.
Okay, y'all got some shit to earn.
Yeah, next question.
Okay, alright. So you started with your group, A Gang, and you know what I mean? And then y'all just said, we're going to enhance this computer. We're going to enhance this microphone.
For sure, like, you know what I'm saying? So then it went from there, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, of course they were going to take computers back. So then, you know what I'm saying? We end up getting a hold of one or whatever. So that way we start recording more, you know what I'm saying? Then, I don't know, then everything, I don't know, I ended up moving to Warrensburg and shit like that. I was in Warrensburg, and that's when I really started taking it serious. You know, so learning more about, that's when by myself, I'm out my element. I'm not in the Kansas City field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
it's some research and really put in work.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I turned into a backpack rapper for sure. My first video I put out, you know what I'm saying? It was like really awesome. You know what I'm saying? Conscious rap.
You went to Warrensburg. What you go to Warrensburg for? School?
For a little bit.
And you went out there and got on some college kid rap shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you was doing music, but you was rapping about your life.
For sure.
Or what you was going through at the time.
For sure.
And then you left school and came home.
A whole different rapper.
Okay.
For sure. I learned how to the fucking backpack rap didn't teach me nothing but more how to syllables and wording, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really like, you know what I'm saying, being intricate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Using your diction,
you were more educated with the music.
Basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're using a damn dictionary, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, it's more like, you know what I'm saying, super educated. So, but you know, it was cool. But you know what I'm saying, only a select few could really make it doing conscious rap. You know what I'm saying? That's super frowned upon, but it's a lot of good artists doing that shit though. But then
Kanye West went forward with the backpack rap.
Super far, but he made it into his own way. You know what I'm saying? Only way Kanye West. But you know, Kanye West had that CD before he even, before niggas wouldn't even, that CD was already recorded. Kanye already had that CD done before it even came out. So, he I don't know.
He's just ahead of his time.
For sure, and they didn't even want it then. Them niggas didn't want to put that shit out.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
And so you left school, left the backpack rap, came home, got back to the trap rap.
Nah, man. I got back to, you know what I'm saying, working on myself because I felt like I wasn't there where I wanted to be as far as with you know what I'm saying, with my flow and how I was putting shit together.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying, I started fucking with another style of rap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, that's kind of like that fucking SoundCloud auto-tune shit, stuff fucking shit like that. I went from that to down south shit, but I was just a fucking student to music, bro. So I learned how to mix and master myself. So once that shit got better, the music became way more easy. And then that's another thing. I will fuck with different styles just so I could practice on mixing too. So
you just went all around with it.
For sure. Because I like to be well-rounded. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't just be good at one spot, bro. You got to be everywhere. And then somebody always taught me, you know what I'm saying, it's 10% talent, 90% business. So that's a whole nother situation because that's where it started.
I mean, yeah, so when I talk to you off camera, you always talk about the business side of it.
For sure.
You really get heavy on the business side of it. You don't really care too much for the music. Not say you don't care for it, but
For sure.
that's not a big thing. You always talk about the business side.
For sure. I love the
Marketing.
Amen.
Marketing. You always talk about the marketing of it. And I think that's amazing because a lot of us don't know anything about that.
For sure, man. I had to sit around and educate myself because there's a lot of people around here that really don't know about it either. So that's why it's so hard for us to turn into a market because it's hard for us to market ourselves.
Yeah, that's probably one of the hardest things to do here where we're at is market yourself. Nobody gives us the tools or the know-how to market ourselves.
And that's the thing, because some of these niggas really don't even know. I feel like that information died off. These niggas probably accidentally killed a nigga that knew.
Oh, yeah. Why you say that?
Because Kansas City is a treacherous place.
They will kill off the nigga that knew.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Then it's so hard to make it here because nigga, it's only two ways that shit gonna go.
And either way it go, they still gonna try to tarnish you.
I'm trying to tell you.
They still gonna try to tarnish you.
Yep. And that's just the way it is around this motherfucker.
That's just what our environment, has for us. So, how did you manage to separate yourself from that energy?
Because people know when it comes to me, gang, it's super. I don't judge. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the next man could bleed like I do. I don't get, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just separate myself because niggas be feeling like they higher than a lot of people and they ain't even that high on the totem pole. For sure.
You said they ain't even that high.
They ain't even that high.
I mean, you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble.
You know what I'm saying? And I got a super crazy way of how I express myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see me, I make funny statuses, post some crazy shit.
Yeah, no.
For sure.
No, you definitely do that.
For sure.
You definitely do that. Every time I see you on the internet, I'm like, well, he posted something crazy.
For sure.
He posted some wild shit.
But if you meet me in person, I'm super cool. You'll be like, you know what I'm saying? He's different from what the fuck you be posting.
Yeah, you be posting some wild shit. Which ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what? So you recently went to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't know. I had ran into your manager and he told me you was in jail. We spoke for a minute about it. Then he told me you was getting out soon. And it was like a few weeks later, I seen you posting wild shit on the internet.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I seen you posting wild shit. I was like, okay, he out. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man. I had to sit down for a second. But, just, I don't know, man. Got invincible stripes. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying?
What you go to jail for?
Next question.
Okay, my fault. I would. I get it.
It's just only because I'm on papers, man. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about everything when I'm off papers and shit.
Shit, you got convicted of it.
I ain't talking about it.
No, I get what you're saying.
For sure.
No, that ain't what we're here for. We're here to talk about your craft.
Amen. We're
here to talk about your future.
Amen.
We're not here to talk about the past.
Man, look, because I hate the niggas that was involved in the shit. So it's like, it just taught me a lesson. The only thing I can say about the situation, bro, is like, it taught me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? All you got is yourself. No matter on any level, nigga, all you got is yourself. Remember that. Because it's like, nigga, if you ain't, all you got is yourself, nigga, because at the end of the day, people's not going to ride for you. How you going to ride for yourself? So if you don't put yourself first, you're going to always come last.
Right.
Ricky Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
He said Ricky Bobby.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga,
you ain't first, you're last. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Because we always I'm the type of nigga that put my homies first, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga that be like, all right, bro, that's what we in, all right, then. You know what I'm saying?
How many times has that benefited you, or how many times has that hurt you?
It hurt me more than benefited me. Every time it hurt me more than benefited.
So now you putting it all on yourself.
For sure. So now I'm just grinding by myself. You know what I'm saying? Understanding myself. You know what I'm saying? getting more and more back in touch with myself because it was so much for the group, so much more for the entertainment, my business. I want to push this. I want it to be this. But yeah.
Okay, so now you about to stand up and show Ape what Ape is, cause
Sure.
you got the big Ape mascot and shit going
I got a
around.
mascot now. Shout out my boy Gino. I call Gino the G, and the G stand for gorilla. You hear me?
Okay, Gino the Gorilla. Yeah, I see you outside with the gorilla. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, man.
So you pushing the Ape Gang shit to a different level.
For sure, being more marketable. So you know what I'm saying. While I was in there, I was just pondering on so many things to put myself on a different level from other artists. Ain't nobody thinking like that. People still thinking here. I'm about to treat here like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm in a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring a whole different feel. You know what I'm saying? Once you see me, you gonna be like, oh, he got the Ape. He come with the merch. He got, you know what I'm saying? He's come about his business.
Yeah.
Pushing that line.
So when you got out of jail, you just got right back to the music?
For sure.
Straight to it.
For sure. Started recording, starting to figure out what I was going to drop for the CD. I dropped a CD called Project 8.
As soon as you got out?
I wish.
How long did it take you?
Like a month.
That's as soon as you get out. You dropped a month or two when you got after getting out?
For sure.
And you recorded all the songs a month or two after that process?
For sure.
Straight up?
For sure.
What's the process of you getting your beats and all of that? How you be getting your beat? What's the process of Ape Gang doing a song?
I find, you know what I'm saying, if I got some producer homies that send me a stupid ass beat pack, or I get on YouTube, find some shit, then even if I find something on YouTube, bro, I become cool with the producers. Like, I hit them niggas up, I find them on Instagram or something, and I'll be like, hey, bro, I rapped on this beat. They be like, oh yeah, bro, bad, put that out. And they share, do the whole shit. Most people don't even know this free game for a lot of niggas. Just hit up the producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear a beat I like, nigga, I just load that motherfucker up and I just press record, literally. Like, literally.
Literally.
I don't even know. As soon as I figure out the first bar, the rest is history.
Straight up. So how do you feel about the Kansas City scene or the culture of music in Kansas City right now as it is today?
It's cool. It's going better. But it's sad because we got to lose so many people in the process of it.
Yeah, we lost a lot.
A lot, nigga. A lot.
We lost a lot. A lot of good people, stars.
For sure. Potential people. People had good potential.
Yeah. Like the Nutty situation recently.
Oh, yeah, R.I.P. Nutty.
R.I.P. Nutty. That shit was sad right there, man.
For sure.
That was kind of like the straw. You know what I mean? Like we spoke.
Yeah, that's the straw. I feel like Nutty's death is the straw because, like, nigga, we just lost so many motherfuckers in between. Nutty, like, god damn, niggas going to jail. Niggas just, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas just fall the fuck off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it shouldn't have to be that way. We don't have nowhere where all the rappers be like, hey, this is where we should be because this is where the scene is. Like, right. If we go to another state or a bigger place, you know what I'm saying, this is where you need to be to perform so you can get what you need. You know what I'm saying? Right. It ain't here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is too much shit. Our politics is too deep in the music. Like, our politics overweighs the music. Fuck how we listen to the nigga. Is this nigga that? Oh, he that? Who he beefing with? What he doing? This and that. It never stays on music here. It always go back to the street shit. So, and that's the biggest downfall here. Like, it always go back to the street shit.
You said it breaks down to who he beefing with.
Like, niggas want to know who he is, if he a real nigga, who he beefing with, who he did this. You know what I'm saying? It'd be so funny, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how people classify you here. Like, in the shit. Like, if you one of them niggas that ain't in the way, but you make good music, they gonna talk about you. But if you one of them niggas that's in the way, that's doing all the shit, your music probably ain't that good, they gonna talk about you. It's crazy.
I get what you're saying.
For sure.
I get what you're saying. So the politics is, he'll shoot somebody. He shot cousin up the street.
So
this shit real. He the hardest nigga ever. This my fam.
You feel me?
Just cause he
Just cause.
committed a crime.
You feel me?
A stupid crime, probably.
You feel me? Like, it's
You know
just,
what I'm saying?
it's just more so like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the politics, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas that sign now that don't nobody even talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they just don't even conversate about it.
Who you think that's underrated then in the city?
Besides myself? Who used to be underrated, I used to tell niggas was that nigga D-Walk for sure. I used to say that nigga was underrated.
No, I think he getting his flowers right now.
Right now, for sure. But before he got them, I was like, yeah, that nigga's super underrated. But
who you think is underrated?
Underrated. Who is underrated?
Okay, you feel like everybody getting their rep. You must definitely be getting your rep right now. They showing you your flowers out there, ain't they?
For sure. But I'm trying to think who I feel like is underrated for. Because some niggas ain't underrated. Some people just really suck. Like,
no, I'm talking about some of them are just good and they just not getting that same
I'm trying to think, like,
buzz as the dude that sucked.
Yeah.
Who done something stupid.
Who can I say? I have to give it to the underrated, and they just I give it to that one little nigga, my little nigga Reno. I give it to Reno right now.
Who?
Little Reno Hush.
You said Reno? Who?
Yeah, Reno. See, yeah.
Reno Hush.
Hush. I give it to Reno for sure.
Reno Hush.
Or who else, bro? Before I even say that, little Donnie Gang, you know what I'm saying? Who else, nigga? I feel like, nigga, all Kansas artists, period. I ain't gonna say that. I can say all Kansas artists is super underrated. We are super underrated when it comes to the whole Kansas City scene. They don't really care about Kansas City, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but we got some shit going on over there too, so I could give it to the Kansas side. I ain't even gonna cap.
Oh, so you saying all the artists in Wyandotte?
Because we don't have a distinct sound over there. All them niggas is different. Like, all them niggas is different for sure. Like, you can find some shit that you would like over there in a weird ass way. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I give it to Kansas.
Everybody in Kansas got their own style, own flow.
For sure.
I think I mostly hear a lot of mob music. Not y'all generation. My generation was mob music.
Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? That was just that time. I don't know. Even then, we had some niggas that was over there. It was cool around that time. But yeah, now it's just like, yeah, Kansas niggas got their own little shit. Some niggas do favor y'all shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just because y'all had a cool impact at one point in time. Like, with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell a nigga from the 50s, from the 30s, from a nigga from North. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Like, you can tell.
You can just tell.
You know what I'm saying? They created that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because with the whole shit that was going on.
Everybody got their, yeah. You from over here, you probably gonna dress like them.
You feel me?
You from over here, y'all gonna dress like this. All y'all over here look like that.
For sure. You can tell who's who, who's what. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because, you know what I'm saying? Especially being in Kansas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to Don Bosco, too.
Okay, so you familiar with what's going on over here.
For sure. That really, like, threw me in there. Like, for sure. It let me know everything. My brother was like, they call that gladiator school.
Don Bosco?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Man, I had homies that beat up the principal and everything, bro.
Yeah, that was typical.
For sure, bro. But in a normal high school, when I was in Jesse Harmon, unheard of.
What?
Unheard of.
My first week at Central, my freshman year, I seen the principal get punched out.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just a Missouri thing. Kansas, it's not a thing over there.
Nah, it's not a Missouri thing. That ain't something that we do all the time.
Yeah, it's a thing, man. Y'all motherfuckers as well, for sure. But you know, I don't know, bro. Like, motherfuckers, I don't know. Motherfuckers in Kansas just do their thing, but I don't know. Nah, we ain't never heard about nobody really beating up the principal. You heard about somebody beating up the principal? Never. Like, and she went to a bad one high school.
Where'd she go to school at?
Why not?
Oh, they wasn't over there. Oh, so y'all wasn't doing that in Kansas.
Nah.
Now, I remember one time the principal called us Skip and hopped out and said, I'm telling your mom, I'm calling your mom. He called me. Man, next day, he had my mom in the office, me, my mama, everybody. I wanted to punch him. The way he talked to me in front of my mama, I wanted to punch him. I told myself, if I get to come back to school next week, I'm probably going to punch on him for saying this to me in front of my mom. Yeah, they kicked me out of school for good at this point. I was done. Nah.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, but that's just...
So what's the dynamics do you feel like is the difference between Kansas and Missouri on the music? Since we down to that.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, y'all got a bigger city. That's the biggest difference. If we had the bigger city like y'all got, it'll probably be even. But we don't. Our Kansas, Wyandotte County is small as the dot is in the name. You hear me? Like that shit, small as fuck. Everybody know everybody. It's like what's that song? What's that song? Cheers. When everybody knows your name.
Yeah. That's what Wyandotte is?
Bro, everybody know everybody. Everybody know your uncle, your auntie. Everybody know everything about you. Everybody know everything. Like, literally. There's not one spot you can't go where you don't know somebody that knows somebody that knows something that's damn near like your cousin and shit. Like, yeah, no. Kansas is like, it's country for sure.
It's country.
For sure. I can see why it's college country. From living in Missouri to, you know what I'm saying, living in Kansas. I've been living in Missouri, nigga, since I was 17.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, I really see that difference.
All right, so you kind of 816 now /913, kind of like both.
For sure, man.
You've been over here about 17 years, man.
For sure.
About 14, 15 years, man.
For sure, bro. For a minute.
So, it's, you know, you can't just say you from Kansas. You from there, but, you know what I'm saying? You went to high school over here with us.
For sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You've been over here with us all this time, man.
Sure, yeah, but you know, I just can't give up the Kansas shit.
Yeah, y'all was flipping on a dirty mattress over there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was flipping up, but over here was where you was getting your money at, though. Where you started getting money at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we might have to...
man, don't get me wrong, because I still got money in the hood, too. That's how I still became who I was. I got money in the hood, for sure.
Right. I ain't knocking that.
But, you know, but Missouri, like, taught me so much, though. It enhanced me. I got advanced game, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was already robbing niggas and shit in high school and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing scam. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Niggas call us scam and shit.
What? Scamming shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, let's get back to the music, man. Let's get off the Kansas City politics, street shit that got us in the situations we should be in.
Okay.
Let's talk about where do you see yourself in the future with the music. So wait, my fault.
Right.
Before you answer that question, you put out a project recently.
Yeah, Project 8.
Project 8.
For sure.
Right. So where do you see yourself in about a year with that project?
Man, if I could really see myself somewhere cool, getting cool, especially with the single, fucking Scared to Death. Everybody loves Scared to Death. As soon as that motherfucker come on, it's just like the whole room gets to rocking. They just love that shit, bro. Especially once I get to the hook. Oh man, they don't give a fuck what I say after it. So,
oh yeah.
For sure, Scared to Death, bro.
So you feel like you got one?
I feel like I've been had one. It's the marketing.
You don't market it right.
For sure. Especially with that song Cash App. People still love that song to this day. And I still ain't never shot a video to it.
So what is your plans for the marketing?
That's why I've been educating myself on more about marketing. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how to get into different markets as far as pushing myself all over to see what market is really biting. And then start sticking myself in these markets and staying there.
Right. No, that's definitely the way to go about it.
For sure. So that's why I've been chilling, trying to ponder on some things.
What are some of the things you think you got in store right now? What are some of the things?
You just gotta see. I'm gonna just put my best foot forward, especially.
They got the music awards coming up, right?
For sure.
Here in Kansas City, right?
For sure. Shout out to both of them.
Let's talk about some of the other stuff. Who do you think should win the best videographer?
I don't know, because I'm like Lil Wayne with this shit, bro. I'll be selling.
You don't see nobody who making the videos. You know, you can look up and be like, oh, he did all them those videos.
No, I mean, I don't know. If the nigga there.
Who do you think should win the best female artist? Kansas City right now.
Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe the star.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Who do you think should win the best male artist?
I don't even know who on there. I don't even know who on there.
Who made the most noise from last year to this year?
Somebody that probably ain't on there.
Okay, so you said that shit politicked out.
It ain't politics. Some people just try to get. They gotta. I guess that nigga say just have your people vote your name. You can be on there and then keep having them vote for you. But you know, I feel like we feel like the reason why people say that is y'all should be the ones watching who's really putting in work. Nigga, you can't go to the Grammys and right now who I am just to get voted on to the Grammys. It don't work that way.
Right.
You gotta be putting in that work for them to be like, oh yeah, he done did this, and that, so we need to put him into these awards. You know what I'm saying? That's why they mean something, even though they don't mean nothing to other artists once they get to a certain point. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
It's invite only. So that's why we feel the way we feel about
that
it.
Makes it down to politics at that point.
In a way.
Because I can't just call you and say, here, put my artist in.
No, you gotta. That's why I'm saying you gotta. That's why I feel like they should watch who's really putting up numbers. I should go into our demographic and be like, okay, this is the numbers that we're looking for, and this is the last number. So, and these artists is hitting these numbers. You know what I'm saying? All year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Simple shit. That's how we feel. But you know, I don't know.
How do you feel about them? Do they put any Kansas artists in it? I don't know. Do they?
Nah, we don't be trying to be.
Y'all don't be trying to be get in there?
So, shout out to the producers. There'll be some producers, some Kansas producers for sure in there. For sure.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what's up.
Sure.
Shout out to producers. Who do you think the best producer?
Oh, man, it's so many.
It's too many to name.
It's a lot of them.
And you like to build relationships with them?
For sure.
Okay.
I'm cool with a lot of these producers.
You don't want to mess that up.
Nah, man, it ain't even that, bro. They know, bro.
Then who the best one?
It ain't one. It's so many, bro. I ain't even got a favorite one rapper. I'm not even one of them.
Who your top five?
My top five would have to be like some weird ass shit, nigga. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I really can't even say I have an honest top five, bro. Like, my go-to, like, yeah, bro. Nah,
Who was you listening to when you pulled up?
Nothing. He just drove in silence.
Okay, ride in peace.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, we talking, you know what I'm saying, of course, but you know, if I ain't listening to myself, or we listen to a lot of like neo soul shit, you know what I'm saying, I love R&B and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying, as far as rap, you know what I'm saying, rap is rap to me, you know what I'm saying, people be sounding too much like each other for me, that's why I really don't listen to it. I just wish people would try to be more, you know what I'm saying, different.
Themselves.
For sure.
Right. So you like to listen to yourself?
Myself, and I listen to other shit, like, I don't know, I listen to shit that, like, you gotta be talking shit, you gotta be on some swag ass shit for me to really, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't into the struggle rap, you know what I'm saying, like.
You ain't into the struggle rap?
I hate when niggas be crying about their life, like we all ain't had it bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we all had it bad. But there's certain people that really had it bad. They don't be trying to hear that you know what I'm saying, that really came from some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't trying to go back and be sad about some shit.
we running out of time, man. So I just want to ask you if there was anything you want to say to any one of the youngsters who's watching this, who's looking at you like, man, I want to be there. What would you tell them?
Nigga, my advice, nigga, find yourself, nigga, for sure. Know yourself. Know what you will do. Know what you won't do, and don't go against yourself. That's my advice for a little nigga.
Straight up. We're gonna sign out with that, man. I appreciate you, bro, for coming through.
Thank you, my boy, for having me.
All right.